Now, the truck driver who fled the scene of the horrific accident on the N2 near Pongola in northern KwaZulu-Natal has been arrested. His truck crashed into a bakkie carrying those young learners yesterday afternoon. 19 children between the ages of 5 and 12 years old and 2 adults died. Their families are now demanding justice. Well, parents of the victims and the community are angry. They want trucks off the N2, claiming that the truck drivers are reckless. Residents of the area have been blockading the road, stopping the trucks from passing. The driver of the truck that caused the crash has been arrested and will soon appear in court. The Transport Ministry has sent messages of condolences to the bereaved families. All right, we are now joined by KwaZulu-Natal MEC for Transport, Community Safety and Liaison, Sipho Lomuka. MEC, thank you for being with us. What a tragic loss of so many young lives. What is the KwaZulu-Natal government doing about it?
Well, good evening to yourself. Thank you for having me. Let me start by send our deepest condolences to all the families, the affected families at Zululand district at Pongola, who are very sad as a provincial government. That's why we have requested to establish a team of law enforcement agencies to deal with this matter. We must appreciate the work done by the police because they have put all systems in place. Because the driver ran away, the truck driver ran away, but the driver, we believe that he killed those 21 kids and actually 19 kids and the 2 adults. We are happy that now the driver had handed over to a police station, Pongola. We are going to attend, he's going to appear on Monday at Pongola Magistrate Court, and as a provincial government, I will go there to represent the provincial government to make sure that he paid for the price that he have done to our people.
MEC, so there may be some action over the last day or so after this horrific accident, but reportedly residents raised this issue in 2019, as far back as that, saying this was a death trap with the N2 passing through a town, the trucks coming at high speeds. Earlier in July, Channing Pierce apparently created a Facebook group to highlight the traffic, the increased traffic on the N2. Somebody was tweeting to the National Minister. What have you been doing over the last few years?
Well, we've been engaging with the community as a government, even as you correctly indicated, even the minister, and also working with the communities and the leadership of the local municipality. We think it's important that we must work together as government and stakeholders and also the traditional leaders to ensure that we protect our people. We are very sad to see a number of people who have lost their life. Even one life is very important to us because we don't want to see any life that will lose in our country, even in the province.
But
we are going by tomorrow.
My question is, were you aware of the complaints of the community? Were you aware yourself, your predecessor, were you aware that this was a potential death trap?
Look, an accident is not something that you plan. I think it's important that we understand that. And you know that there are rules that guide how are you going to put, if you want to put harms in the freeway, there are processes that need to be followed. Hence, I'm saying we are going by next week. We are going to engage with all relevant stakeholders to ensure that we arrest this issue. We try to engage our people and come with a solution. It's not only government that must come with the solution, but we must work together with our people so that we will come with a solution that will be a lasting solution. Correctly so, we have indicated that this is not the first incident. Hence, we are saying, I think now it's important that we deal with the issues of drivers, of the truck drivers. We are also engaging with the Department of Education to try and see how can we ensure that those schools that need scholar transport, how can we assist as a Department of Transport? Because we are working with the Department of Education to ensure that those schools that are identified by the Department of Education to provide scholar transport to those areas.
Yeah. MEC, I'm just trying to understand, because you say we need a lasting solution, everybody's got to talk about it, and people are angry because government is always saying, sorry, let's come up with a solution after many people have died. Aren't there already processes? I mean, if trucks are going at high speed through a town, can't you simply put up warning signs and slow down the traffic heading into a town where potentially a lot of residents are moving around? Am I wrong in saying that this could have been dealt with ages ago?
I'm not going to say we are wrong or we are correct, but the point that I'm raising is that from tomorrow, we've started already engaging the community members. We have already started to engage the local leadership. Our team, they are there, and even myself, I went there. But even Monday, I'm going there to come with a solution. The solution must not come from only government, but the solution must be a solution from all relevant stakeholders to ensure that we deal with this matter and so that it don't happen again.
Yeah.
We agree that we must have a signage that will indicate that when you enter town, you must slow down. Other option is to put anything that will make sure that trucks, they are not coming at a high speed.
The dash cam footage shows this truck overtaking on a solid line so quickly. The bakkie literally disintegrates. The driver has been tracked down, but is that truck linked to any company? What are you doing to track down people responsible, maybe a truck company? And also, what are you doing about the incentives that perhaps make a driver feel compelled to behave so recklessly?
Well, that is part of the investigation that we are doing, and we are also going to engage with the company so that we'll understand, and when we'll present the investigation, the company must work with us to ensure that we deal with these challenges, because it might happen that it's not only this driver. That's why we're going to call even a meeting with all owners of trucks to come with a solution. You will remember that in last year, the former Premier Zigalala, he called the meeting with all drug owners, and even there's a forum now, or a council of truck owners in the province, to try and come with a solution. This thing is not only happening at Pongola, it happened even to other areas. But we must now try to say how many hours these truck drivers they are working, what is their condition, and we must identify all the possible challenges that we might make drivers to behave the way they are behaving.
MEC, I still would like to know what has happened over recent years with the community saying that they've been in touch with various authorities. Can you assure us as well that people won't die again unnecessarily, and then we'll be talking about meetings and solutions again, that this will be dealt with now?
Well, one of the things that the government have done, there's a signage there which indicates the speed limit. If the drivers, they exceed the speed limit that is indicated through the signage, that's what we've done to try to say, as you enter to a Pongola town, try to reduce speed. But we believe that is not enough. That's why it's important that we must work with the local leadership, must work with our people to say what other options that we might put in place to ensure that we arrest this matter and we deal with issues of accident.
All right, KwaZulu-Natal MEC for Transport, Community Safety and Liaison, Sipho Hlumuka.